Do you think when you look at like little things like having to live out of a hotel, maybe having to forage for some food here and there, a lot of people look at that, especially in this day and age where being a victim is like almost praised. Like we spend more time talking about the trauma than we talk about what happened when we fought through the trauma and then what happened on the other end. But do you think those types of things taught you really good life skills like resourcefulness, cleverness, being observant, things like that you wouldn't have learned if things were maybe a little more, you had everything you needed all the time and never had to even think about it?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that we need to fail as much as possible. We need to embrace as much adversity.
Yeah, you say that a lot.
As possible. Right.
I like to turn it off when you say that because I'm like that. That's hard to hear, man.
It's hard, and I realize the importance of it now more than ever as a father of 5 kids, and trying to natural inclination is just to make sure they never have to deal with those same things I dealt with, but get the lessons that I learned from it. But it's really hard to teach those things without putting them through some type of adverse moments. Yeah. So when there are moments in which I can show them, let them experience that heartache and that disappointment and that frustration, I allow them to process that and live in that moment, because I know those moments are going to shape them. You either going to, when your back is against the wall and you're going against some really tough stuff, it's fight or flight.
Yeah.
And you really, what your character and your integrity and just that mental toughness is developed in that point and it's revealed in that moment, and those things will shape your future. Like how you handle those things, even as a kid, it will start bringing up these this muscle memory in your mind and in your body on how do I respond when I don't get my way?
How do I respond when I give it everything and it still doesn't work?
It doesn't work.
You start to learn who you are when things are not going well way faster and more vivid. I think you've used formative a few times.
Yeah.
Those things, they cement yourself in your brain. Those memories cement themselves in your brain when they're in the middle of trying times.
Yeah. Because you get to draw back from those moments.
Yeah.
It's if I made it through that, if I made it through whatever heartache, a disappointment, a broken relationship, a broken business deal, a rejection from a sports team, homelessness, if you can make it through some of those, it just it builds up that kind of that callus for where, okay, I've been through hard stuff before, so I know how to get through. I can push myself to a point to say, okay, Justin, I know it's hard, I know it's tough, but I can persevere. I've done it before. And it wasn't that bad in the grand scheme of things. It may be some heartache. It may be something that I may have regretted going through to a degree, but it really allowed me to have that muscle, that endurance that I need in order to keep going for whatever future obstacle that may come on.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for checking out my videos here on the JESS Marshall YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe for sure. Hit that bell. Press that button to watch the next video. If you got a question you have about any of the topics I bring up in the videos, drop a question below, and we'll be sure to get an answer back to you ASAP. See you on the next one.